बच्चों we have talked about the demand side policies and the supply side demand side policies. उसमें हमने exchange rate policies और fiscal monetary policies पढ़ ली हैं, taxes की policies, interest rate की policies. We are going to talk about supply side policies today. Supply side policies are the policies that are aimed at increasing industrial competitiveness. We call them supply side policies because they aim to increase the aggregate supply in the economy. They aim to increase more businesses, they aim to increase more industries in the economy, they aim to increase more production in the economy. As a result of that, the competitiveness is increased. As a result of that, more businesses are being done in the economy, and the countries are becoming more competitive even in the international economies. How these policies are implemented: first of all, a low rate of the income tax. With the low rate of the income tax, the disposable income of the people will rise and they will have a motivation to spend more. Similarly, if the rate of income tax on the profits is also low, as a result of that, there will be more motivation for the investors to invest more, because at their profits they are gaining more income actually, because if they pay more taxes on the profit, as a result of that, they will have lesser profit to take home. But if they pay lesser taxes, though, as a result of that, they will benefit out of that. So reducing the income tax is called a supply side policy. Similarly, a low rate of the corporation tax. Corporation tax is the profit on the corporations, on the limited companies, on the businesses, for the purpose of impacting the economic activity. As I told you, this is the profit on the limit. This is the tax on the limited companies that they pay after interest. Okay, if high rate of tax, as a result of that, the people will have fewer funds to reinvest into the businesses. But if the rate of tax, corporation tax, is low, their take-home profit will be more. As a result of that, they will have more taxes more profits to reinvest into the business. So by lowering the rate of tax, what can be done by the incentive to do businesses can be increased. Similarly, another thing is labor market reforms. Labor is one of the key economic resources. Most governments want to use policies that will increase the skill and the efficiency of the country's workforce, to encourage workers to demonstrate a strong incentive to work. Because if the workers are working with more efficiency, if the workers are giving more productivity, as a result of that, the overall productivity of the economy rises. So what we can do in the labor market reforms, we can subsidize the workers' training programs, so that workers can obtain training with with less amount of money. Subsidize training programs for workers. Since I told you, as a result of that, what will happen, workers will have to spend lesser amount of money to obtain more trainings. We can increase funding of the higher education. As a result of that, workers will obtain the general people will obtain more education, and the future workers will have more skills. Low rate of income tax is also a way to encourage workers to work more. We can also encourage the skilled workers to come inside the countries. Encourage immigration of skilled workers, so that they can come into the country, use their skills, do more productivity. As a result of that, increase in the production and increase in the GDP and competitiveness. We can also restrict the welfare benefits. As a result of that, healthy and potentially productive workers are not encouraged to stay at home, because if we give more welfare benefits, for example, unemployment allowances, a lot of people will stay at home and will not work. But if we reduce them, a lot of people will be encouraged to work and increase their productivity. Similarly, another supply side policy is privatization, which government can encourage the private sector to come into the industry to invest more. As a result of that, with the increase in privatization, there will be more industries to work with. There will be more industries that will be producing more goods and services. So these are few supply side policies that can help to increase the aggregate supply in the economy.